The dog, a furry friend is so true. Every single day he's got something new to do. Shanny Graham is ooming by his side, so bold. They're taking over the world, one adventure at a time, I'm told. Gonna catch some rays at the beach, feeling so free. Ditto chasing seagulls in the ground by the sea. From sunrise to sunset, they're living life so bright. With dittos wagging tail, everything feels just right. Shedding brown by the sea. From sunrise to sunset, they're living life so bright. With dittos wagging tail, everything feels just right. Sunset, they're living life so bright. The dittos wagging tail, everything feels just right. Sunrise to sunset, living life so bright. The dittos wagging tail, everything feels just right. Sunrise to sunset, they're living life so bright.
Okay, I'm sure there is nobody here watching. So I get to profess that laugh makes me laugh in real life. So it's like, really? I just need to listen to some of my intros. Just wanted to prove that you knew how to raise your leg because nothing came out, dog. So anyway, I'm just saying, there it is. Um, that giggle, that laugh of mine. I guess I never really noticed that it really picks up my spirit. So anyway, we're not on the ranch right now, but we're up at the ranch. Okay, and I just thought, why am I not trying to do a stream? Ooh, somebody's jaw didn't make it where it was supposed to go. It's not a jaw. It's a piece of palm tree. So anyway, I just thought, why not just do some outside for a minute? Because I used to always do some outside, and I haven't been doing any outside. So here I am, choosing to do. Leave it! Sorry. Yeah, I have one of those voices that seriously only a dog should be able to hear. Okay. There's the valley. They put the new chicken ranch down there. That's the new chicken ranch. The other chicken ranch uh, is at the front of the ranch of the house and up just a little. I could walk up there, but I don't trust Ditto to not go onto the other Stephen Barb's property. You're gonna fall down and go boom boom because you're not smart. Because you're not smart. He said, but I want to be smart. So anyway, little brother's house is right. You can see mom passed, but Pop's trailer, and so it's Pop's house and then little brother's house right there. And then, wow, I can see Michael's place from here. There's another bed and breakfast down there. You can rent the pole barn and have a beautiful party at it. And then he has 1, 2, 3. He lives in the fourth one. 3 houses that you can have your guests stay at so that nobody's driving drunk. um, which is really cool. It's absolutely a beautiful place. Still not as it's 70 acres down there. Okay, um, so his is large, but I think ours is more beautiful. I wish that we sit on 70 acres because I wouldn't worry about nothing. No way. I wouldn't worry about nothing. But anyway, speaking of which, I'm not sure. I might be a little bit upset with Coach because I think he came home and didn't tell me that he came home. And by that, I mean he drove through, he ate some pizza, and he left. Either that or the maid has decided to have parties, or one of our neighbors, because I haven't been up here this week. So I'm left with believing it might be one of the neighbors. The reason why is I don't know. I'm looking at nope, to see that to the naked eye, it looks like a dragon's head with his mouth open and his eye just slightly cracked. I really want that picture. I never noticed it before. I just stopped in the right spot. He has the rocks growing on the back. His head is tilted down. I mean, there's a bush in front of his mouth. Don't get me wrong, but to the eye, I can see it. I wish I could zoom in. I have to record it to zoom in. Ooh, there's so many dragons up here that it's just awesomely amazing. So anyway, this neighbor pisses me off. She's in everybody's, I mean everybody's business, okay? And then she has opinions on everybody. This is my problem, okay? And then she has opinions on everybody. And when it comes to Coach, I had brought my bestie up and I was working on the well. And from here, it does not look like a dragon. I'm just saying. So anyway, brought my bestie up. I'm working on the well. She comes walking up and starts saying how she wouldn't do anything for Coach. Wah. Unless I'm getting paid, I shouldn't do anything for Coach because he's a jackass and all of this other stuff. And my friend knows nothing about Coach because she hasn't met him yet. Our schedules are all off. Okay, you've got 3 adult people trying to get our schedules together. It doesn't work out well. So anyway, I'm working on the well. I finally get the well turned off because it had just been running constantly. So I finally got it full filled and got it to stop. Okay, good. Start to walk away, get the neighbor to walk away. And my best friend is like, oh my God, I was livid. My bestie knew that it took every bit of me to not come unglued on this woman. So I vented to my bestie. Everything was good. I refused to tell Coach. When it comes to the drama of things, I have to deal with my own anger. I don't want to deal with the drama of shit. People don't understand. Drama causes me to be hazardly dangerous. So if I'm being quiet, that is a degree. Come on, have you met me? That is a degree of how angry I am. I want to come back to these things flying around in the tree. There's 2 of them. There's this one, and there's one over here somewhere. I hate people and their stupid ass balloons that they have to let loose. You want to let it loose? Then you better have a remote control to bring it home. I don't know where the other one is, but it's in there. There's two of them up there. There's two right there that you just saw moving around, but there was another one a second ago. They pissed me off, much like the neighbor woman. So anyway, a couple of weeks ago, because we have a barn cat up here, okay, and the previous owners left the barn cat here, and Paul Coach, he didn't have to take care of it, which is all wrong. Don't get me wrong, okay, but he knows. So he has food in the garage. Nobody knows about it. So he has food in the garage, and now Ditto's water dish, but that's okay. So, but anyway, this freaking neighbor she goes on the website to see when there's going to be new guests. Now, I've had to tell her, I don't want you interrupting the guests. It's a business. Though they will be polite, if they wanted to visit with people, they would visit at their homes. Do not come and visit. Plus, I have a concern with what the fuck she's going to be telling them about Coach. So anyway, yeah, I'm even more pissed than I thought. So anyway, she's, like I said, she's going to the Airbnb site and probably VBRO to look to make sure her calendar says when there's going to be a new guest. She uses coming up and feeding the cat as an excuse. Oh, but she doesn't want anybody else feeding the cat because she considers him hers now. No. If he is yours, take him to your house. Well, he would be killed in no time. The cat survives mountain lions and coyotes. The cat knows how to survive. You have two dogs. The cat would know how to stay away from the two dogs. If you want the cat, take the cat. I'll get 3 more to battle the whole mice problem that we have, which I had to put a whole bunch more mice traps down in the garage because I think I figured out how they're getting in the house. So anyway, but while I was having this discussion with her last week, I think it was, I reminded her because she said, "Oh, I don't see any guests coming for a couple of weeks." And I said, "No, you're right. Coach is coming home. His plan to come home. He ended up going to Washington, and so he didn't come. But she's like, yeah, I keep an eye on the website and I tell all of the neighbors, no, don't do that. Don't be doing that. Who the fuck are you, you nosy ass cunt? With a K? Because guess what? I don't like her. That's just who I am. I don't much like her. So anyway, I explained to her the reason I don't want her around. You know, it's really amazing how when you point out to somebody, technically word for word, some of the shit they say, how they are really good at saying, oh no. And in this case, she tried to say, my friend misunderstood her. And I said, she did not misunderstand. She did not misrelate, because that was part of her oh no's also, is that my friend misrelayed the information. What are you fucking talking about, you stupid cunt? I heard you word for word. Well, then you both misunderstood. 2 people misunderstand what you're saying. Hey, bitch, I'm just going to share with you. You said it, okay? And then she starts telling me how reputable she is And I had to stop her to explain to her her reputableness is at a scale of 0 with me. And she looked at me like mine was nothing. And I said, you know what's different about you and I? I know what people have said about me, and I'm still good with it. In fact, I work at becoming what they say about me because that's apparently what the world wants me to be. So I'm going to tell you, when you hear that I'm not reputable, I know I am reputable. So your word is not reputable. And then she starts saying, well, I hope you didn't tell Coach. Listen, Coach and I have an agreement. There are certain things that I'm going to let him know, and other things I'm going to protect him from. He has the kindness that is huge, and he is very trusting, which I am not. We have two different careers, okay? His career is working with younger. Hey, get down. I'm sorry. He went up there, and I don't mind him going up there so much, except that he could get ticks. And I don't look, skunks are already fun. I don't want to be dealing with ticks, though I'm really good at dealing with ticks. He's only had one tick. And, if you twist them with kindness and love, they come right out. So, but anyway, um, he and I have two different approaches to the world. He trusts everybody. I trust nobody. I look for their footprints on my neck. I can tolerate when they're dusty. I can tolerate when they're a little bit dirty. You know what I can't tolerate is when they turn tar and they have footprints on my neck. That's when I have to say, enough is enough, we're done. So I explained to her that I would never hurt him in such a way. But because I heard what she had to say, it is best that she stay away when we have guests. She's not going to. So, anyway, what happened is the previous owner showed up here, not this week, but last week. And she got a hold of Coach and asked for a pass to a keyed password to get into the back door. So he gave them either mine or his to get into the back door. Well, I know her well enough. She also kept it for herself. He doesn't know her that well. So at this point, when my bestie gets back, then I'm going to have my bestie drive me up here, and I'm going to be staying the night waiting for little Miss Cunt with a K to show up and me to find out what she's doing having her little gathering. Well, look what happens when I get kicked out of the studio. Here, I was trying to show, this is how I noticed that I wasn't recording, because I'm like, hey, take a look down the hall. I don't think the bunny made it, but take a look down the hall, because it's a bunny hole. See how I am? I feel like it's a bunny hole. Could be a squirrel hole. But Ditto's just like having a good time. So anyway, I was bitching and whining and complaining, but I think Coach came up because he needed some time away from me. I know you would think with him working in Arizona, but then they had a competition up in Washington last week, that he'd be like, okay, but I just needed him home to help me, one, put the pictures up on the wall in the living room. I want to get the kids' faces off of the wall. Number two, I want to put up the black and whites of the towns that are around us here, because they were taken way before the towns were what we have now. I mean, these are like you still rode your horses through the towns, you know? So at some point, I'll show you. But I have them. You know what? I walked in the living room and I didn't even look to see. Wouldn't it be funny if he did come and if he did remove them and I'm bitching because he hasn't done it yet? It's on the honey-do list. And honey, he didn't do it unless this week he was here and he did it. And then I'm bitching about the wrong people. I know that I can be bitching. There's 3 people I can be bitching at for being here. Coach could have come up for the night, 24 hours kind of visit. The maid could have come, or the neighbor came up and had a little party event here. Okay? I'm hoping it's either the coach or the maid. Okay? I'll bitch at Coach for showing up and not telling me he came. That sounded so bad. Phrasing. So that we could definitely get the pictures up. But he might have figured he could go ahead and rehang the photos on his own. Look, you don't want me hanging anything. Okay? Bad enough that I'm going to be getting some drapery tiebacks, but I can do those. But then I have to worry, did they really come out straight? Because one might be a half an inch higher than the other, right? What are you doing? What are you doing, bud? He says, I see something down there and I want to go get it. Well, I see it too. It's running up. Yeah, that's not the one I saw. Don't be chasing a skunk. Sometimes you have to be worried about the not smart dog. Sometimes you have to be worried about the not smart dog. Okay, all the time you have to be worried about the not smart dog. He's going to get in there. It's one of those cactus things that needs to be falling over and dying really soon. At least they know that if it's a snake, he won't go in there because he thinks he's going to get hurt. Because he's gone to so many snake training things now. But you would think he would know not to go in if it's a skunk. He's just going to lay there now and eat whatever it is. What are you doing? Yeah, you? Oh, you like the grass in there? Yeah, I see you. What are you doing? He said, I'm gonna get inside. It's not a teepee, sweetheart. It's not a teepee. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? Look at this. Queen. Queen is back. Hello, my dear. I love you and miss you. Hey, yeah. She says, hey, you cuz. And then even Cynthia's like, Queen! We're all happy. Hi, Cynthia. Good to see you. Yeah, I had to get into the shade before I can even look at the screen because I can't see the screen. So Queen's like, this heifer is supposed to be having a relaxing walk, and she's going off like crazy. Have you met me, cuz? Of course I am. Uh, Put her out to pasture, cuz. Oh, you know I want to. You know I want to. And then PM says, well, you know Shinny, when she's got something to say, that's our Shinny. PM, private message. Yep, we love her. I don't know why it says PM. I'm so confused. You froze, woman. Froze? Hell, I completely got knocked off. I think she's frozen. Hope she reestablishes contact. I did. Nice butt ditto. He has the cutest butt. And yes, Queen, it would be your kind of town. But you'd really love the photos that I want. Oh, I want him to put up for me. And no, I don't want to do it because I'll drill way too many holes in the walls. Just see, because I know my strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, he found something and he wants it bad. And it might be a bunny or it might be a squirrel. And it's just you're happy as heck that it ran right into the teepee because he ain't going to get in there. I'm going to see if I go the other way, although I probably won't be able to read, although there is some more shade that I might be able to stand under and step forward. There we go, a different view. It's a different view. He's going to keep an eye on me still to figure out if he's being told no, you can't do it or not. Get out! He was getting in there. He was getting in there. I don't know if you guys could tell, but he had like half his body in some of it. Whether he can move around in there, I don't know, but he'd gotten half his body in. Come on, let's go up. Yep. Good boy. Good following instructions. I appreciate you. What are you going to do now? See, I think he got his tick down inside of the gully right down there, which fills up with water when we have really, really awesome rain. And then the other side fills up like a pond. And then, a dog who is an albino dog who has to have cool and ice and shit when he's on a walk goes, oh, I'll go here. This will cool me down. And he goes and climbs into it and makes a hot mess of himself. Just saying, that is my dog. Okay. What are you doing, Bob? I smell them. I smell the widow skunky. Would you like some clean water? Huh? Well, let me get you some. Listen to you huffing and a puffing. Just give me a minute. I just want to get some of the crap out. Okay? Watch out. No, it's not for you yet. Hopefully, when I click that button that I accidentally clicked, they don't make you guys go away. But if I go away, I'll come back. Billy, is that clean enough for you? So this way you guys can, I know you have to hear it, I'm sorry. But at least you get to see something really nice. Oh, I wanted to show you what he does with the clean water, but instead of showing you, I show the faucet. I'm in it, okay? Are you happy, Doc? What do you see? Leave Carrico alone if he comes out. You happy, Doc? Hi. Happy, 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 dog? Huh? I'm gonna go over there and sit down and let you dry off before I take you back in the house. This is where I like to sit and watch the sunset. I wonder if there's a rocket launch tonight. This is not where you sit to watch one of those, but you could see it go this way and then it'll go this way. So this is where I like to sit and watch the sunset, and the sun is going down. Don't even ask me why it just freaked the fuck out, but it did. The area that you're in is absolutely breathtaking. I didn't have nothing to do with it, but thank you. It's just that where we just were, that that's part of the ranch. Where we're up on the dirt road, that is not part of the ranch. Where the pavement starts, the ranch property starts. So it's just what we do. Look at his cute little butt. He actually let me touch it today and acted like I didn't hurt him. So he was just, I'm telling you, he was having a thing yesterday. I still don't understand what the heck happened to him. I don't know which mic you guys can hear me on. I'm going to go look. That would be the microphone. Of course, I'm not hooked up to the Wi-Fi where I'm sitting. So it's just going to phase out every now and then. Wait, are your feet dry? Your feet are not dry. You're sweating too. I can tell by your footprints all over the place. So, what day is the 10th? Okay, Monday's the 7th, Tuesday's the 8th, Wednesday's the 9th. I have to come up Wednesday. I'm really kind of particular about people not wanting to see dittos. For next rocket launch is Monday. Yeah, we have guests Monday, so I can't come up here, but darn. And we already know I would miss it because I would still be working, because it's probably at like 6:35 and I would still be stupid and still be working. I'm doing really I'm so proud of myself this week for remembering to stop by 8 o'clock. It does help. I'm just going to say, it does help that Winning is done with his stream about that time. So it does definitely help. Listen to how quiet it is. Listen to how quiet it is up here. There is a plane way over to my right. Aren't you proud of me that I let some dead airtime go by? I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. And now I have to pee. He went back over there. I feel like there's a skunk over there. I feel like because the night that he went down the stairs by himself, oh God, did you hear me just matter of factly say, I feel like there's a skunk over there? Because the night that he went over there, that he went down the stairs on his own, which normally he will not, he may have gone down over there because he just took off down the stairs and I don't know where he went. And then I'm like, whatever. I just sneezed, by the way, which means technically I have to pee. Should I leave him? Deedle deedle, deedle deedle. Oh, he is not coming. Oh, he is being a bad boy. Deedle deedle. Well, he started to come and then he turned around. He wants to go down into the gully, it looked like. Oh, something's making him do the hop hop. You doing, you happy dog? You got long tongue disease. Okay, so my bestie brought her grandson up a couple of days last week. Okay. Yes, we played basketball. Nose. Put on your nose. What you got on your nose? Come on, let's go inside. So anyway, because well, I don't run, right? And so he was enjoying running with the kid. Okay. That was all good and great. Come on. That was all good and great. And yes, notice I come to this store because then you guys don't get to see me punch my code. Come on, in. Anyhow, oh, my bags are still here. Um, yes, it's going to echo. You know why it's going to echo? Because I am in here. So, yeah, I think it was Coach because I think we brought a new thing of Laguna. Okay, there's not much more there. I know what I needed to do. I'm sorry, I'm just remembering what I didn't do. And part of the mouse search thing is looking to see if they've gotten into anything or if anybody has left something that they can get into. And I say that with some seriousness because while I was dealing with the mice, what I wasn't looking for, because I'm an idiot, was food that the mice would want. Okay. So in the process of not looking for what the mice would want, they were having a heyday on the crackers that was in the pantry. And finally, I got to the point where we're good now. No more heyday. No more heyday on the pantry. Okay. Everybody recognize that? Huh? Ha ha ha. Everybody recognize that? So anyway, what I was saying about my bestie bringing up her grandson was number one, had to let him know, no, this is Coach's house. Okay. Number two, I have this habit of saying when dogs have had fun and they're tired, that they have long tongue disease. Well, she my bestie thinks she has to explain everything to the grandson, right? So I said long tongue disease, and he laughed, and she said, he doesn't understand what that means. Yes, he did. He totally understood. He knew that meant the dog was tired, was breathing out. And it's like, look, I'm really good with kids. Remember that I with your son, that kind of thing. I'm really good with kids. So I thought it was really funny because even a little youngster is pretty good about knowing some of what I'm saying and not saying. Okay. Why does this look like wet spots? I don't, but they look dirty. I need to bring the carpet cleaner up. Leave it. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Okay, the tie backs are still on. Let's see, I'm going to here. I want to get some hooks so that you can pull this back like this. I don't know if you can see that. So you can pull them back like that. But then I also have to get some sticks to tie so that you can pull these completely shut. No, back up. He's standing on them. And I want to do each curtain like that. I'm going to do each and every curtain like that, just with the hooks. So I need, that's what I was doing, because I did these tie backs. I brought my curtain ties back up, because I had taken them down to the other house, and the cat destroyed this one. But because I like the window being open. But if we have guests, I don't want them, which we do, but when we have guests, I don't want them. Okay, so whoever was here laid down. Okay, I get it. So anyway, but when we have guests, I don't want them to have to fuss, if that makes sense. I don't want them to have to fuss with that. Okay, so I have got full good Wi-Fi on my phone now. I just can't have it set over there. I do have to bring the vacuum cleaner because there is some mice poo in that corner. Do we have? Because again, when the guests are coming, if I do a little bit every time, then it's not so much a problem. Yeah, and I have to go to the restroom, but I can't go. Why can't I go? Well, because we have you. So 2 sets in there, 2 rolls. I call them sets. They'll fit. There's 2 rolls in there. It wasn't the maid. That much I can tell. It was not the maid. See, I have my ways of knowing stuff. Don't ever misunderstand my ability of knowing stuff, because I'm good at knowing shit. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. It's I'm an annoying little artifact. I've been doing this on this scale for years, for 15 years, 16, 15, something like that. This is the wind scale that I trust. And it's midday, and I'm fully dressed. I have my glasses, my earpiece, my hair. Okay. So by next week, I should not be where I am right now. Anyway, hi. Okay, I'm not happy with that. Okay. I wonder if this lock is back to locking itself or not. I don't want to do. I want a day without dealing with that lock. I don't want that picture there. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna look. Nope, the kids' pictures are still up. The kids' pictures are still up. So anyway. What did you do twice? You got 4 people watching. I don't know why. Because it's just me walking around. And now the dog. The dog is a happy dog. He says, "I's a happy dog. I's a happy dog, Mo." Why are you a happy dog? Why are you such a happy dog? Don't do that. Because your stink comes off on things. Okay? It's bad enough that I want to wash. Anybody know a really good way to... I don't like to fight with things too hard, but I want to take these. This is like a white denim kind of material. I want to take these off and wash them, right? But they didn't give much zipper room. And I'm not going to lie, that's why I came up today, so that I could take these 5 things off and wash them. I wasn't going to do the back today, but I was going to take the 5 seat pads off, covers, and I was going to wash them 2 at a time, if you want to know the truth. I was going to wash them really good, and make them really clean. I really wanted to do that. Then I started to take this one off right here, and dang, they want my drug dealer. He's not. He's really my plumber. But, what the heck. So anyway, I was going to do that. But with the guests coming back Thursday, when guests coming in on Thursday, I don't want to have to do the washing, then do the drying, and then battle with these things really bad and not be able to get them back on. Because I will get grumpy when I have to work at something really, really hard. I don't like things to be hard. So I just want to be able to take them off, wash them, and make them easy. She was talking about, Cynthia said that she did twice. She sneezed twice. I sneezed like 5 times this morning because I opened the doors and the trees are pollinating. And I have really bad allergies. In case you can't tell, I already sound different now than I did when we started. And the reason why is because I have really bad allergies to tree pollen. And it's really frustrating. So anyway, I'm hot now and I don't want to look it up. I was going to look up on Google to see the easiest way to get those off and put them on. And now I don't want to do that. I'm too tired to do that. So you know what I'm going to do? I know there was 4, now there's 3. You know what I am going to do? I am just going to go ahead and say, we're done. We're done. We're going to be streaming tonight. The game players are going to be streaming tonight. I want to go home now and I want to make up a new song for the game players because I think the game players need their own own song. Meet y'all over at Discord in like, I don't know, what, like 30 minutes or so. And maybe we can come up with a song with some lyrics for a song. Okay. So anyway, this is what we're doing. We're going to finish this one right up. And then we're going to go away. Do I know what song is what? Nope, I don't know. We're just going to say goodbye. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't want to play. Yeah, I want to play that outro. I was going to say I didn't want to play that one. So based on the way StreamYard has things now, the outro that's there is already going to be played. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us on my walk, on our walk. And we'll see you later this evening. Bye-bye.
Wind carries our tears, hearts heavy with goodbyes. Spirit whispers softly as we part and fly. Moonlight guides our path, stars bless our dreams. Laughter in past echoes, now it softly gleams. Goodbye, my friend, wishing love and light. May your journey be forever bright. Memories like rivers flow within our soul. Each step we remember, keeping us whole. In the silence we find strength to let go. Happiness surrounds us as we softly grow. Goodbye, my friend, wishing love and light. May your journey be forever bright. In the silence we find strength to let go. Happiness surrounds us as we softly grow.